Visit us on the web at nilfisku.com. Nilfisk University is the cleaning equipment industry's most comprehensive web-based training and interactive learning resource. Your degree in success is just a click away at Nilfisk University.
Welcome to Nilfisk University, where excellence is attained through active learning. This module provides use and care training for the Advanced Adgressor Rider Scrubber platform. This course is not intended to replace the operator manual that ships with the machine. Please read, understand, and follow all safety and operating instructions in the operator manual. Doing so will ensure years of safe operation and optimum performance from the machine. After successfully completing this module, you will be able to describe 3 items that should be inspected before operating the machine, describe how to fill the machine with water and detergent, list the steps necessary to start the scrubbing function, identify each item on the Adgressor control panel and describe what it does, list the 4 cleaning modes on Adgressor equipped with EcoFlex system, describe how to change the strong detergent ratio programmed into the machine for Adgressors with EcoFlex, list 3 items to be inspected and cleaned before storing the machine, list 3 maintenance items to be checked weekly. Before cleaning with the Adgressor, the machine must be properly prepared for use. If the Adgressor was properly stored, as will be covered later in this training, you should find the machine at the beginning of the shift in the following manner. Machine parked with the seat propped up, the battery charger plugged into the machine, the pad drivers or brushes cleaned and drying nearby, Squeegee hung on the back of the machine holding the recovery tank lid open. To prepare for daily cleaning, begin by disconnecting the battery charger. Your machine will either have a shelf charger system or an onboard charger. For shelf chargers, disconnect the cord coming from the charger and reconnect the machine power cord to the batteries. For onboard charger, disconnect the power plug from the outlet and wrap the power cord up in its storage location onboard the machine next to the charger. Lower the seat after completing these tasks. Inspect the condition of the brushes or pads. These should be relatively clean and free from any large debris. If not clean, rinse and clean them out before using to prevent damage to the floor. Inspect the pads or brushes and determine if there is enough brush or pad life for the scrubbing you are about to complete, and if not, replace them. Also, make sure you have the correct pad or brush for the type of scrubbing that needs to be performed. Next, install the brushes or pad. We'll first look at cylindrical. Pull, pin, and swing open side squeegee mechanism to gain access to cover for brush. Remove access plate by loosening black knob on top and pushing down until the cover can be removed. Slide in brush and assure it engages the drive on the far side of the machine. Reinstall the brush idler plate by installing bearing into the center of the brush, and then pushing the plate flush against the opening and tightening the black knob to lock it into place. If properly installed, the grooves on either side of this plate will engage tabs on the brush deck. Pull out the debris catch hopper at the back of the scrub deck. If it contains debris, dump and rinse it out. If the debris hopper becomes overloaded or it is not regularly maintained, it will not perform properly. Close side squeegee mechanism and pin it closed. Repeat process for the second brush on the opposite side of the machine. For disc machines, remove each side skirt assembly by loosening the gray knobs. Install pads or brushes. The machine uses a heavy-duty industrial 3-lug system. Align the lugs with the holes in the clutch plate and lift upward, and with a quick rotating motion, click the brush or pad driver into place. Note that on each side of the machine, the outside edge is rotated forward to install and backward to remove. Reinstall the side squeegee assemblies with the assembly pinched between the yellow and black knob. The yellow knobs adjust the height and tilt of the squeegee assembly. The gray knobs lock them down. Inspect the vacuum pre-filter. The vacuum filter should be clean, dry, and free of debris. Inspect the ball float cage and make sure it is clean and the ball moves freely. Inspect the debris catch cage and assure it is clean and empty. Verify recovery tank is empty. If not empty, empty it now. Remove the rear squeegee and inspect the blades to make sure they are ready for use and aren't torn, worn, or nicked. The machine features a 4-sided squeegee blade that has 4 working edges, so the blade can be flipped end for end or flipped top to bottom to expose a fresh working edge, all without tools. If all 4 edges are damaged or worn, a new squeegee blade is needed. Attach the squeegee to the machine with the 2 thumb nuts and attach the vacuum hose to the squeegee. You're now ready to fill the machine with water. Open the solution fill port and fill the machine with clean water. Hot water cleans better, but water temperature should not exceed 130 degrees Fahrenheit. If the machine is equipped with EcoFlex onboard detergent system, fill the machine with pure water only. If no onboard detergent system, attain proper chemical dilution using a wall mount station if available. If bulk detergent is to be mixed in the tank, fill the machine 1/3 of the way up, then add the detergent and fill the machine the rest of the way. In all cases, fill the machine so the solution level is 2 to 3 inches below the fill port opening. Now we are ready to transport the machine to the area to be scrubbed. While on the seat, adjust the tilt steering wheel to a comfortable position. Adjust the seat forward or backward if needed. Tools are required for this operation. Loosen the indicated bolts to allow seat to be adjusted. Turn on the machine using the key. Verify that the machine has enough battery power to complete the planned scrubbing task by looking at the battery gauge on the control panel. The machine has 2 pedals, a motion control pedal on the right side and a brake pedal with integral parking brake on the left. To move the machine, release the parking brake if it is engaged and then use the bidirectional foot pedal to propel the machine. Depress the motion foot pedal forward to go forward and backward to go backward. The foot pedal is fully variable, meaning that just like a car, the farther you depress the pedal, the faster the machine will travel in either direction. Activating the scrub system. There are 3 buttons at the top of the control panel that control the scrub system on and off. Pressing either of the right 2 buttons will set the scrub system to be active. The Adgressor has one-touch scrubbing activation, meaning pressing either of the buttons on the right will activate the scrub system, solution system, and vacuum recovery system. Hitting the leftmost button on the top will deactivate the full scrub system. There are 3 scrub pressures available. Hitting the plus down arrow, the top right button, will increase the down pressure. Hitting the minus down arrow, top middle button, will decrease the down pressure. The lowest down pressure to meet the cleaning need should be used to lower the cost of operation by reducing brush wear and conserving battery power. There are 2 additional buttons in the top set of cleaning system buttons. The vacuum button will turn the vacuum on and off to allow you to double scrub during scrubbing or to allow you to use the machine as a rider wet vacuum to pick up water when scrub system is not active. The solution button allows you to turn solution on and off during scrubbing. If the scrubbing system is off, pushing the solution button will allow you to pre-wet the brushes prior to scrubbing. Other buttons on the control panel include horn, high-low speed control that alters the maximum speed of the machine, and switch for activating the off-aisle wand accessory if included. Your machine may be equipped with the optional EcoFlex onboard chemical mixing system. If so, this system will be located at the operator's left elbow position on the machine. EcoFlex system provides the cleaning flexibility of 4 different cleaning modes to address the various areas of your facility. Chemical-free, water-only cleaning, your most cost-effective mode of cleaning and ideal for your lightly soiled areas. With the scrub system active, press the chemical beaker button until the LED is off to put it in this mode. Weak detergent strength. Press the chemical beaker button. When the light is on, the chemical mixing system will be in the preset weak detergent dilution mode. The dilution rate will be preset by the number just above the button. Strong detergent strength. While in the weak detergent strength mode, press the burst of power button and hold it for 3 seconds. The LED in this button will turn off, putting you in the strong dilution mode. The number displayed by the LED will indicate the selected strength. Burst of power mode. Pressing the burst of power button momentarily will enter the machine into the burst of power mode, which will increase solution flow and chemical strength for more aggressive cleaning in areas with higher soil concentration. This mode automatically times out after 1 minute and returns the machine to the more economical cleaning mode it was previously in. Setting chemical dilution. The display number above the chemical beaker button coincides to a specific chemical dilution. The table printed on the side of the EcoFlex module indicates what the dilution numbers are in mix ratio, percent, and ounces per gallon. The system always defaults to the lowest chemical strength, or 1, for weak chemical setting. You can configure what dilution strength number you want as strong chemical dilution strength by following these steps. Put the machine into the scrub mode with the chemical LED light on. Press and hold the chemical button, the one with the beaker, and hold it for 3 seconds. The light will begin to blink, indicating you are in the change mode. Select the high setting you desire for the chemicals you are using. The selected dilution number should match the manufacturer's recommended dilution rate. After 3 seconds of not pushing buttons, the strong dilution strength setting will be locked in on the selected setting. If your machine has EcoFlex option, there will also be a button for adjusting solution flow. Low flow, 1 light, through high flow, 3 lights. If you want to turn the solution completely off, use the button on the front control panel that was previously discussed. While out cleaning, eventually the solution tank will run dry and the recovery tank will become full. The Adgressor has a ball float valve that protects the vacuum motor from ingesting water. Once the ball float activates, the vacuum motor pitch will change to a higher pitch. At this point, turn off the scrub system and vacuum fan and go dump and refill the machine. Transport the machine to a suitable location to empty and refill. If battery becomes depleted while scrubbing, the battery gauge will indicate the batteries need to be recharged and all scrubbing functions will cease. The machine will stop scrubbing when the battery pack has become depleted, but the transport function will continue to operate. This means you will always have plenty of battery power to transport the machine to the area to empty the recovery tank and back to the charging station. We learned earlier about preparing the machine for scrubbing. We are now going to do the opposite and prepare the machine for storage. The first thing to do is empty the recovery tank and rinse it out thoroughly to remove any and all debris from the tank. This will help prevent unpleasant recovery tank odors. Rinse off the ball float cage and make sure it's cleaned off with the ball moving freely. Remove the debris catch cage, empty it, and rinse it out. Remove the vacuum fan pre-filter and clean it off if needed. Set on the holder to dry out. Rinse off the squeegee and inspect it to make sure the blades are not ripped or torn. If they need to be changed or replaced, do so now. Hang the squeegee on the back of the machine, which props up the lid of the tank. Open up the side skirt door or remove them and take out the brushes or pad drivers and rinse them off and remove any large debris that may be present. Inspect the pads or brushes and see if the pads need to be changed or flipped over and check to see if the brushes need to be replaced. If they do, do so now. Set them aside to dry. If you have a cylindrical machine, remove the hopper from behind the scrub deck and empty it and rinse that too. Open the seat compartment and prop it open. Plug battery charger cord into the battery connector to charge the batteries for the next person who needs to use it. It's also a good idea to take a wet rag and clean off the exterior of the machine to keep it good looking and clean. After charging, the machine should be ready for the next shift of cleaning. Weekly maintenance. Check the water level of each battery cell and add distilled water as needed. Water should always be above the cell plates. but not all the way to the top of the reservoir. Inspect the scrub deck skirts to assure that they are in good condition. Replace if needed. Clean the solution filter. Clean the solution trough on cylindrical deck machines for even solution distribution during cleaning. If your machine has EcoFlex system, purge the EcoFlex system with plain warm water. Monthly maintenance. The machine should be lubricated as indicated in the operator's manual. Equalize the battery packs. Equalizing the battery packs ensures each cell is at its maximum charge potential for maximum runtime. This is done by fully charging the machine and then unplugging it. After a minute or two, plug the machine back in to charge it again. Repeat this one more time. After 1 year or after 300 hours, the carbon brushes in the vacuum motor should be inspected for wear. Replace if necessary. After 1 year or 500 hours of use, the carbon brushes for both the drive motor and the scrub motors should be inspected for wear and replace if necessary. Refer to the operator's manual or an authorized advanced service center on lubrication and carbon brush inspection and replacement. By successfully completing this course, you should now be able to describe 3 items that should be inspected before operating the machine, describe how to fill the machine with water and detergent, list the steps necessary to start the scrubbing function, identify each item on the Adgressor control panel and describe what it does, list 4 cleaning modes available on Adgressors equipped with EcoFlex, describe how to change the strong detergent ratio programmed into the machine for Adgressors with EcoFlex, list 3 items to be inspected and cleaned before storing the machine, and list 3 maintenance items to be checked weekly. This concludes the training portion of this module.
Visit us on the web at nilfisku.com. Nilfisk University is the cleaning equipment industry's most comprehensive web-based training and interactive learning resource. Your degree in success is just a click away at Nilfisk University.